government of Kerala on June 5 launched K-FON, its flagship scheme which is offering free internet to up to 2 million people. Yes, that's 20 lakh people in India.
Introducing the Kerala Fiber Optic Network, popularly known as K-FON.
So how did the Pinarayi Vijayan government achieve what seemed like an unachievable task? Let's decode in this video for you. K-FON, the Kerala Fiber Optical Network, or the K-FON, is a statewide optical fiber cable network of 30,000 kilometers. That's how much cables it will require to wrap a cable around the earth 2 times. In simple terms, the K-FON is like a giant source of internet with its sharing points spread all across the state. In its first phase, the government will provide free internet services to 30,000 government offices and 14,000 below poverty line families. That's 1.5 GB data per day at the speed of 15 Mbps to one household, which means 18 GB data per month per household, which, despite everything, is still much lower than the monthly internet use of an average Indian, which stands at 10.5 GB per month. But that's not all. The K-FON is not just for households. It will cover more than 30,000 government institutions. That includes offices, educational institutions, and hospitals. If this happens, then the state of Kerala will become the first state in India to have its own internet service. Now, the launch comes 4 years after the ruling party announced access to internet for all. With this, Kerala has indeed become the first state to do so. Now, all of this is part of the CPIM's efforts to showcase K-FON as a part of the left's alternative model of development. In its telecom sector, which is dominated by private players, K-FON is being displayed as a CPIM's commitment to the public sector. In fact, the K-FON is a joint venture of Kerala State Electricity Board and the Kerala State IIT Infrastructure Limited and could cost the state around 2,000 crore rupees. The venture is led by the central PSU Bharat Electronics Limited, and PwC is the consultant of the project. The Bharat Electronics Limited would be charged of the operation and maintenance of the project for 7 years. But what exactly is this project and why is it so important? At the heart of the issue is the idea that the internet is a public good. It is a utility and not a luxury, and everyone should have the right to access internet. Now, Kerala is the first state in India to declare the right to internet as a basic right. But around the world, the idea that the internet is a basic right and a necessity has been gaining traction. You have countries such as Finland, Estonia, France, Spain, Costa Rica, all have declared the internet as a basic human right. In 2016, the UN said that it considers the internet to be a human right. To cut the long story short, just like the water, the internet is a basic utility. It is both a public and a political issue. Besides providing internet, the Kerala government also has a digital literacy program in place that enables panchayats with internet access. Now, the aim of the K-FON is to build a core network infrastructure. But think of it like an information highway with several access points, so anybody can use the highway, be it governments, educational institutions, households, hospitals, individuals, but it can also be leased to other service providers like the local internet and cable operators. Now, this is how the government is planning to monetize K-FON. So far, of the 48 fibers installed, only 22 would be used for K-FON's own operation. The rest 26 will all be leased. The Kerala State IT Infrastructure Limited has called for expression of interest from local service providers to provide connection through the K-FON's wide network. K-FON's major services will be leasing dark fiber, internet lines, bringing fiber to home, Wi-Fi hotspots, making more points of access, bringing TV content on internet, and getting OTT services. In the second phase, internet services could also be availed by the public at large at affordable rates. It will now be imperative to see how the K-FON actually works for its end users. How much will users have to pay once the project is monetized? And how safe would users' data be? In May 2023, Congress leader V. Satheesan accused the state government of serious corruption in implementing the K-FON project. He said that the SRIT has become a business partner of the K-FON without any capital investment. He had also questioned the undue delay in implementing the project, as well as the reduction in the number of families chosen. And now, according to an Auditor General report, the K-FON has been found to be violating the tender condition of complying with Make in India.
केरला ने उनका एक फाइबर ऑप्टिक नेटवर्क उन्होंने बनाया. देश में फाइबर ऑप्टिक बनता है, फाइबर ऑप्टिक इक्विपमेंट बनता है, मेड इन इंडिया कंपनीज हैं, लेकिन उन्होंने तय कर लिया उनको चाइना से खरीदना है.
According to reports, the cables in question were supplied by LS Cable and System, that's a South Korean company, and their quality was tested at the National Center Lab in Shanghai, China, contrary to the tender condition that required all testing to be conducted in India. Not just that, the optical unit, which is the main component of the wire, also belongs to a Chinese company. The Kerala State Electricity Board was the first to raise those concerns. However, those objections were reportedly ignored. In its defense, the KSITIL said that the said company had a registered plant in India and hence made it eligible as an Indian manufacturer. However, this justification contradicted the tender condition that explicitly stated the cable should be purchased only from Indian manufacturers. And so now, the internet issue has gone again to be a deeply political one. Whatever the allegations entails, the final outcome will come out on the internet.